They can keep it clean coming down towards turn 1 as we stretch up to 5 lights for round 9 of the PS4 Championship here in Oceania, and we're here in Brazil. Slow start, slow getaway for our championship leader. He's got a great second phase of the launch. Dubsy leads into turn 1 as we've got a Force India coming all the way around the outside. That's Dynamite, but he's actually spun it. He's going to come back across the track, and he always stopped there. Driver's doing a fantastic job in the background to get around that, and actually MLJH, he maintains that second place. VTI is all over the back of him, and
access on fuel. Mix 3 is there if you need it. Mix 3. Our gap to our teammate is 37.6 seconds.
LJB now just so close to these guys. It's hard to pull away from the cars behind you around this circuit. It is, you know, the dirty air in the middle sector is quite high, but you know, it's not a very long track. It's tough to get people out of the DRS range, and you know, those two DRS zones kind of back to back, pretty much apart from the Senna S, means that it's quite easy to gain a lot through there. And then we've got LJB, MLJH, and Entei battling over 6th place here. MLJH losing a lot of time in the pit stops with that front wing change. He was running in 3rd and is now down to 8th place, and that really will be kind of a net 8th place from him. Now, if we look at the leader, it's Dubsy, sets an 11.5. That's a very quick lap time from Dubsy. He's putting his foot down. He's already taken a couple of seconds out of Frio there. As LJB 3/10 behind Entei, is he going to have an opportunity for a move? He's quite a long way back, and we saw this earlier on in the race. Entei with some very low wings here in Brazil. Look at how much he closes in the braking zone. Oh, big moment there for LJB though, and that might open up an opportunity for MLJH as he's going to have a look around the outside, not able to make the move. Bit of wheel banging there. He's going to have another run down towards turn 4. Oh, tries to dummy the Toro Rosso driver there. LJB having absolutely none of it. MLJH not able to get the car slowed down really for turn 4. He runs a bit wide, loses some time. But yeah, tried to dummy LJB into picking one side of the track. LJB just kept it parked in the middle, and that worked out well for him. LGB once again, look at this, Entei's just pulling away from him on the straight. LGB, he's got his DRS open, he's got the toe, he seems to be quicker in terms of pace on track at the moment, but he just cannot get past Entei. Where is VTI going to come out? He comes out right behind Harry Tomato and in front of James. We're in between the two Saubers there. Will LGB go for a dive up the inside? He does go for the dive up the inside, very late on the brakes, and he does get the move done on Entei. LGB finds a way through, aggressive, and it was bold, but it was very fair.
Exit now.
LJB putting in the fastest time of the race, whereas James going to come out in relation to his teammate. His teammate does get the jump on him, and LJB is going to be right in the slipstream on James as well. He needs to get this move done on the Sauber, down the inside into turn 4. Sauber late on the brakes, those new tires, oh, very close together. Good battling to see here, and I think LJB is just up ahead of the Sauber driver, but he's going to have a hard time holding him off, seeing as he's on the super soft tires. Realistically, LJB's got to stay within that DRS zone of Tomato in front of him if he wants any hope of defending along that main straight. As LGB now all over the back of Harry Tomato, and he's going to be having a look down towards turn 4. Is he later on the brakes in the Sauber? Much later on the brakes. We've seen this a couple times this race. LGB putting in great work. Doesn't leave any room for Tomato. I think Tomato kind of conceded that. James is all over the back of LJB now, and is he going to look down the inside into this right-hander? He does. Not normally an overtaking spot, but James trying to make it work as LJB is hoping to hold him around the inside. He'll have the inside line for the final corner. Might be able to stay ahead in terms of track position, but who will get the DRS? I'm not entirely sure. They look very close together as they were crossing the detection point. As now James is holding it all the way around the outside, coming along the straight. Really proper drag race here, as it is James that has the DRS, and he's able to pull ahead because of that. And LJB once again late on the brakes. He's been brilliant on those today, as they're side by side, so close together, just about an inch apart. LJB defending for his life. Beautiful job, very late on the brakes, as James trying to come back at him. They've got to be careful of MLJH here as well, who's going to have a look, possibly no. LJB holds the inside line. James coming back at him on the exit. Surely not going to make a move into the double right. They will be very close together. Is he going to think about it? No, he pushes LGB towards the tighter line. LGB having to defend the inside of this corner. James is all over the back of our Toro Rosso driver again. Will LGB be late enough on the brakes? Does look like it. He's been so good on those today. I'll have to speak to him later on about that braking, because he's just got something completely else compared to the rest of these drivers in that particularly that turn 1 braking zone, but also turn 4. Oh, we've got James going for a gap that didn't really exist there on the inside. He had one tire on the grass. MLJH attempted to go around the inside, but here comes James. They're up the inside, and he is going to get past LGB now. LGB with a poor exit out of turn 4, and up goes James into 4th place. based on the super soft tires, and you expect him to get a move on, but MLJ just down the inside again, coming into the right. He'll try and hold it around the outside of the left. That's not going to work out well for you. But there we have our final race results. Dubsy taking the win for Ferrari, taking the championship. Brilliant drive, a long way ahead of the rest of the field, class of the field here today and this season. Frio grabs second, VTI third on penalties. Then, well, I think he was third on track as well. Then we've got James in fourth, LGB in fifth, Tomato sixth, Ente seventh. Great little grouping of the new drivers there. Contrast finishes 8th, MLJ in 9th. Banana Josh grabs the final point.